That Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on. Got out there during the final.
And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Zach LaVine comes in for Walker. Brown is checked in for Mitchell. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Green. Payton comes in for Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Kick out to Brown. Tatum looking around. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Payton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kuminga with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Walker the pass to LaVine. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And will for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jalen Brunson out there with Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Heat. 4-point game. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from back in 2011. Kemba Walker introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Kemba in 2011 with the UConn Huskies, 11 consecutive wins to close the year.
I mean, winning his conference tournament, then the national title. And keep in mind, all those games were elimination games. So Kemba showing the leadership, and that really helped propel that young man into the lottery.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Holmgren comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Walker. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Irving against Curry. Brown outside. And the dunk by Brown.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Now Thompson. He had 15 points last outing. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Curry. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Irving. Here's Holmgren. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. And Thompson kicks to Green. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kuminga sets a screen for Green. over Holmgren. Green, no luck. The Heat trail by 3. And here is Butler. Feeds it to Holmgren. It's stolen by Green. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
It's time to get on your feet.
Bol, he's checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for Brown. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Irving passes to Levine. And then Levine with the champ.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam. Dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
They double him with Butler. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Irving against DiVincenzo. The pass to Levine. Dishes to Irving. Back to Levine. Passes to Butler. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Thompson passes to Wiggins. And here's Looney. On the wing, Wiggins. Covered by Mitchell. Wiggins against Mitchell. Out to Payton. There's the triple. That shot is off. There's Levine, and stolen by Payton. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, for that interview.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
The way games are played these days, sometimes it feels like a 3-point contest. Man, I wish I was playing in this era. But anyway, but credit these guys. They're not just taking them, they're making them.
Awesome performance so far. We'll see if the basket looks just as big to them in the second half. And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. This is from Chris SB17. I like this one. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
We've got Butler. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will be the 4th of this string of 5 played on the road. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
All is well with Curry right now, finishing through contact. You feel like he knows that's what is coming and plays that scenario out as he gets to the layup.
It's stolen by Green. Wiggins with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Tatum no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Heat trail by 6. Butler deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
First free throw is good.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Jalen Brunson comes in for Thompson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Outside Curry. Inside, here's Looney. It's blocked.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Bull wide open. He shoots, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Wiggins kicks to Brunson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Brunson's got his first basket.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Here's Holmgren. And he makes good on the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Stephen Curry. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Payton throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Mitchell kicks to Walker. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the inside. Here's Bull. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
2 points. That one goes.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oh, he got it to go.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Kuminga, Jalen Brunson out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Payton in at the small forward.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Kyrie Irving comes in for Levine. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Kuminga with it, outguarded by Tatum. Curry's shot is good. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Tatum finds Irving. Tatum setting the pick for Irving. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good from outside.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Lets the three fly, and Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Green. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know what time it is, you fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
A different look for Miami. Holmgren, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Bull in for Donovan Mitchell. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Kuminga, and Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Jason Tatum.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Curry is inside, defended by Butler. Curry kicks to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Heat trail by 6, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Curry. Three-point range, and it goes down 2 points. Looney's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wiggins, right side. At the top of the key, Curry over Butler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Got a piece of it. Whiteside dishes to Tatum. Back to Whiteside. From deep, Walker. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
A pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Shot from 12. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Golden State foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And so Butler nails both of them. Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. A different look for Miami. Levine's checked in for Tatum. Irving comes in for Brown. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Butler. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Payton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious
second.
So many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated. And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
There's Walker with the three. Frames it from downtown.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
They get a hand on it. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with